effort, and I will be your host for this evening. So we welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome one and all. Come on in. Let's do our customary thing. For all those new guests, if this is your first time here, we welcome you. We honor your time. We say thank you. And at the end of this call, we want you to get back with the person that shared this information with you, because you're either going to be a number one or a number two once you see our overview. So let's do what we always do. Those that know what we do here, come on out. Mr. Magnum, give it up. Hand salute. Zappa, hand salute. Daniel, hand salute. Arcadia, can't see your hand salute. Anthony, hand salute. Coach Steve, hand salute. Crypto Trucker, hand salute. Vinny, welcome, my brother, hand salute. Who else down there? Let me see who else. Come on down the line. Stefan, hand salute. I might be saying it wrong, but don't wait. Mr. O, I'm gonna call you Mr. O. Hey, hand salute down at the waterfall. Eunice, hand salute. Harvey, hand salute. Ryan, hand salute. What's going on there? Well, who else coming in here? Michael, how you doing? Hand salute. Ramon E, hand salute. Larry, give it up. Hand salute. Man, they coming so fast. Rhonda, I see you. You can't slide by me, Rhonda. Hand salute. Michelle, welcome. Hand salute. Jason, hand salute. How you doing? Caroline, hand salute. Chuck, how you doing, my man? Hand salute. James, Mr. Lockett, hand salute. Randy, hand salute. See, ladies and gentlemen, we got people from all over the world joining into our Copy Pro Traders overview. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come right here and get a complete overview by the chairman of Copy Pro Traders, Mr. Antione McBay. And what we do also, as I'm gonna tell all you great faces, I know you guys are ready to go. A lot of these people on here are repeat offenders. They come back every night to get this information because we give out some different information. It's the same content, but it comes out a little bit different because of what's going on in the world. Something can happen in this industry and it could change it overnight. And Mr. McBay, who is a BTC expert, a cryptocurrency expert, because he lives off this. He's been living off of it the past 5 years. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but I just want to let you know that you're in the right place. That old saying, in the right place, at the right time, with the right people, you know, it's true now. And Copy Pro Traders, that's really true. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have all you guys, I know you like looking at me, but I want you to turn off your cameras until the end. I know you like looking at me. I don't know why, because I'm just, you know, the guy in the middle right here. So I'm going to have you turn off your cameras. If you don't, I'm going to do it anyway. So go ahead, do it for me. Thank you very much. Herschel, I saw you come in, hand salute. So all you guys that are coming in, we're going to tell you hand salute. Tyree, I can't probably pronounce that wrong. Hand salute. Welcome to the call. We're going to ask you to shut off your camera so Mr. McBay can come out and give this great presentation. And for those of you that are always asking me, Coach, are we recording this? We are recording it. So we're going to get you this one out, an updated version of our recording so you can have. So without any further ado, I see he's in the building. The champ is here. The champ is here. I call him the champion. He comes out every night. He's always in position, not only to strike, but defend as always. It's the one and only Mr. Antione McBay. I'm going to introduce him to some of you guys, but I'm going to present him to others. All the way from Hanoi, Vietnam. Yeah, I know. You say, what is he doing in Hanoi, Vietnam? He's going to tell you in a minute. So turn off your cameras, and without any further ado, here we go. Good morning, Vietnam. Mr. McBay, welcome, sir. I can't hear you. You got to come on. You done got hyped up and won't even want to talk to us.
I'm telling you, I'm so fired up and pumped, man. That energy you give me. Oh, my goodness, man. It's great, man. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate the value that you bring to CPT. We're that much more of a better company because of your leadership and people that are like you that are a part of the CPT family. So we're so grateful to have you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to get right to it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to even turn my camera off so that we can have full screen for this recording. And that way the guests can focus on the information as I simply go through this incredible, incredible business model. Guys, I'm going to turn my camera off. We're going to get right to it here. Share my screen. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Ready to go. Fired up, man. Fired up from what's going on here with CPT. Fired up. For those of you that don't know me, as Coach D said, I'm Antione McBay, originally from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I'm one that tried to do every single thing my mom told me to do. She said, go to high school, graduate high school, and then go to college, graduate college, and get a good job. I'm sure that sounds familiar to a lot of you, and I almost did those things. I did graduate from high school. I'm a firm believer, though, when you graduate high school, I went to college, you know, as she wanted me to do. And I believe we all have dreams and goals when we graduate high school. My dream was to play professional football, but it's very obvious the man upstairs didn't have that plan for Antione McBay. I was fortunate enough to go to university to play the game that I love, that was in my heart. And 2 weeks after I graduated high school, my mother passed away at the age of 37 with breast cancer. I had a 6-year-old brother at that time. Since I could no longer fulfill that dream of playing in the NFL due to a severe knee injury, I decided to quit university and come home and work, help support my grandmother, help support my brother. That's when I got introduced to the traditional corporate structure and just found out very quickly nothing is promised in traditional corporate structure. I'd had my fair share of working 2 and 3 jobs. And to be quite honest with you, I found out very quickly 2 and 3 jobs were for 2 and 3 people. I got introduced to the direct sales space. And to me, it was just an eye-opener. I saw a level playing field where they didn't ask me my race, my gender, my religion, my education, my background. None of those things mattered. They said, if you can go do this, you can earn this. And that I loved, and I got started. Failed my first few years in the space, and then I found a mentor. And through that mentor, I started having massive success in the industry. Was featured in Success from Home magazine 4 times, on the cover of Success from Home magazine twice. I was voted Dallas Entrepreneur of the Year. I was on the cover of Southern Dallas Business and Living magazine. Not here to impress you, just to let you know I understand the industry of network marketing. I understand the industry of direct sales. I've been a consultant in this space, but I didn't know cryptocurrency. So what did I do? I found a mentor, a young lady that was born in Vietnam but raised in LA, a Chinese lady who began to teach me about cryptocurrency 5 years ago. 5 years ago. This is when Bitcoin was less than $400 for 1 Bitcoin. And before you knew it, I was paying my bills with Bitcoin, buying my gas and groceries with Bitcoin. I was living on Bitcoin 5 years ago. And guess what? I'm still living on Bitcoin to this day, 5 years later. Every bill I pay, everything that you can imagine, I do with Bitcoin. Now, that young lady began to start a business, and she knew my experience in the direct sales industry. And she says, Antione, I'm going to launch a company. I'll be honored if you work this company with me. And to be quite honest with you, I'm thinking after what you just taught me, absolutely, that company launched. It took off. They were doing something very unique in the cryptocurrency space that wasn't being done at that time. That company paid out over $250 million in Bitcoin commissions directly into consumers' wallets. They gave away a Bentley. They gave away 9 Panamera Porsches, 12 C-Class Mercedes, 300 presidential Rolex watches. They had some of the most grand events in Dubai. They had an event at the Ritz-Carlton in Bali. I mean, who holds events at the Ritz-Carlton? They had events at Jeju Island in Korea, Phuket, Thailand. Now, here's where I need you to hear me. Even though a lot of people made a lot of money, I need you to magnify by 50 the number of people that lost money. I need you to hear me right now. That business model was not a sustainable model. It wasn't sustainable. Okay, here's what I discovered. It was what was called a promise to pay model. It was a company that says, give me your $1,000 worth of crypto, or your $5,000, your $10,000, your $50,000 worth of crypto, and I'm going to promise to pay you a certain percentage every single day, and you can double your money over the next 6 to 12 months. It worked perfectly for 2 years, and then it just, boom, stopped. And I saw people lose their marriage. I saw people lose their homes. I saw people lose their cars. I saw people that was just in financial ruin because of that unsustainable model. And as I evaluate this industry, it is full of those type of models, or some company that has some coin that is promising to grow in value and that you'll be able to shop and buy all these different things with that coin. Let me tell you something. I got a wallet full of coins, millions of coins that I can't do anything with today. And it started at 10 cents and it went up as high as $1.60, and I can't do anything with those coins today. And I'm not saying that these people started these companies to take money from people. What I'm sharing with you is that they're very, very risky and unsustainable. So I want to be real clear so that you understand who we are and who we're not, because we are not those models. As a matter of fact, we're doing something completely the opposite. We're saying to you who are looking at our company, evaluating our company, keep your money because we don't want it. Hello? Did you hear me? I know it's completely different from what you've heard. We're telling you to keep your money. We don't want your money. You see, we don't believe you should hand over your crypto to any company. Any company. It should always stay in your possession 100% of the time. So now that I have your undivided attention, let's get right to it. Copy Pro Traders. That's the name of our company. We are a crypto trade execution platform for who? Professional traders, giving them a software, allowing them to scale, and they can, of course, bring their followers. But then we're also a crypto trade execution platform for the non-professionals who are looking for professionals to copy. Now, our objective is simply to provide a cryptocurrency platform for the absolute easiest trading on the planet. And we've done exactly that. And as with any company, we want to grow our subscription base, our customer base, and we're going to do that with everyday ordinary people like you. Now, being a software company, we're going to provide real crypto trade executions based on professional traders for their subscribers, and we're building what's known as a social trade community. But here's the most important part. Users maintain possession of their crypto asset 100% of the time. Now, let me share with you, for those of you who don't have a lot of experience in crypto, the equivalents in the real world for those of you who don't know crypto, all right? So imagine me telling you, keep your money in your Chase account. Keep your money in Bank of America. But we've got a software that can connect to your savings account at your bank, but doesn't have the ability to withdraw any funds. And that we've got a professional trader that will take trades through the software. And then guess what? It will make trades inside of your own bank account, and you're going to keep 100% of the profits. That's our business model, except it's in the cryptocurrency world. That's an example of how this works. Now, who has access to your bank account? No one. No one. That's our business model. So how are we doing this? First of all, our pro traders are consistently reviewed to ensure high quality trading. But trading is commission free from the pro traders. As a matter of fact, the pro traders don't even know you are following them. The pro traders don't even know how much you're funding your account with, nor do they know how much you are trading per trade. And you keep 100% of the trading results. Now, you can profit from trading yourself, being a trader, copying a trader, and or building a referral base, which is optional. In other words, we've got a real service, a real product that if you don't want to open your mouth and say one word to one single person, you don't have to. There's no recruiting if you don't want to. Now, if you want to build a team, we give you that option. This is not one of those smart contract type business models that are typically 100% recruit driven. That's not what this is. And I know some people invite you to those programs and tell you, you don't have to recruit because we've got this matrix and people are going to fall below you under the matrix. Well, come on now. Who's filling the matrix? That means people are coming into the business to fill up the matrix. This is not that type of program. This is a very clean, straightforward program. We've got trading, and we've got a real product to allow consumers to trade and determine their own risk factor. And we give you the option to refer others. If you choose to, there's unlimited commissions that is paid to you in Bitcoin after 3 blockchain confirmations into the wallet of your choice. And we're using compression so that all of the available commission is paid out. Let's talk about some of the benefits for being a customer. First of all, mass adoption in the cryptocurrency is happening right now more than ever before. It's completely different than where it was 5 years ago. Now you got, oh, thank heaven for 7-Elevens involved in cryptocurrency, CVS involved in cryptocurrency, PayPal, Cash App, Square, all involved in cryptocurrency, Venmo, Harvard, Yale. You got the largest financial institution, JP Morgan Chase, who called Bitcoin a fraud in 2017, now involved in cryptocurrency, made it public in 2020. You got Elon Musk, invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, all in cryptocurrency. You got Mark Cuban, who is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, the American Airlines Center, accepting cryptocurrency. You got the NBA leveraging blockchain technology. You got the Major League Baseball, the Oakland A's now accepting cryptocurrency at the stadium. It's changing. We're going into a digital world today. And it's going to happen more and more and more. With that being said, and with all of this on the news, what do you think the masses are doing? Now, I'm not talking about the minority. I'm talking about the majority. The majority of the people who are not involved in crypto that are sitting on the fence saying to themselves, I got to figure this out. That's what they're saying to themselves. But here's what I know. The majority, they don't want to read candlesticks and pips. They don't know about stochastic RSIs and MAs, and nor do they want to learn. That's like learning to speak Vietnamese. They don't want to know all of that. They want something simple. They want to be able to control their asset, determine their risk factor, and more importantly, they don't want a company that can run away with their cryptocurrency. Did you hear me? And you see, Copy Pro traders, we don't have any fees based on tradings, nor are there any volume limits on trades or revenue share based on volume of profits. This is a very clean model that we have that is simple for the majority. So what do you need to get started? You got to have a cryptocurrency wallet. And then you want to set up an account on a cryptocurrency exchange. This would be equivalent to your bank. Okay. We've got Kraken, Binance, HitBTC. Those are the 3 exchanges that we're currently working with. Okay. Set up an account on an exchange. And then you pay your monthly subscription to follow the pro trader. It's $99 a month in Bitcoin. Okay. And then you connect what's called your API code and your private code from your exchange to the CPT software so that when the trader takes a trade, then guess what? The software talks to who? It talks to your exchange that nobody has access to but who? But you. And then, of course, you can select your pro trader. Now, once you pay your $99, this is where it looks like. You're going to sign up, enroll, you'll scan the QR code. Okay, you can see 99. You can see exactly the quantity of BTC that CPT needs to receive. If you're paying from an exchange, you need to make sure you're evaluating if there's any fees, in which most of the time there are. I know in particular, Binance.com automatically take out their fees, which means if you're scanning this QR code, you need to add more BTC to make sure that CPT gets the accurate amount of BTC to cover the 99. And then if you look under the QR code, it says after making your payment, click here to make sure that the transaction has gone through. You can see the number of confirmations, which typically takes about 3 confirmations for it to process. You can see also the quantity of BTC that Copy Pro Trader is going to receive. Okay, so this takes a little time sometimes because the blockchain, sometimes it gets a little congested on that freeway. We have nothing to do with that. Welcome to the cryptocurrency world. All right. But after that, you're going to be okay. You'll be able to then log into your back office and you can set up your account. This is a snapshot of the dashboard back office of Copy Pro Traders. You can see where you can select your default exchange. You can check the box for active trading, and then you can put in the amount of tether that you want to trade. The type of trades we're doing is swing trades. We're going to have tether, USDT tethers, what you want to have in your exchange, and we're going to buy either Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash or EOS or Cardano or DOT and a number of other coins. So whatever that trader wants to buy, we're going to buy. And it happens automatically as long as you're set up properly. You don't have to do anything. Just set up one time and you're done. You can see the minimum trade. And we're telling you not to trade more than 15% of your available USDT. The way you win here is to make sure you're structuring your account where you can be in multiple trades, anywhere from 10 to 12 trades within a 24-hour period, if the market says so. So the traders are at the mercy of the market. I know one question you have is, how frequent would the trades be? Well, that depends on the market. And keep in mind too, these traders, a lot of times they have some skin in the game. They're trading in their own funds. Remember, they don't know you're following them. They're just leveraging the software to take trades they would take even if there was no Copy Pro traders. It's a beautiful concept. And then where you see Kraken, okay, which I recommend Kraken if you're new to the space and you're just getting started. Okay, Kraken is nice. If you have Binance.com, I get it. It's Binance.com, but not Binance.us. Okay, but we're looking at adding some more exchanges in the future. But we've got hyperlinks underneath where you see the exchanges. So where you see Kraken instructions, Kraken funding, you can click on those. Those are hyperlinks that gives you instructions on where do I find the API keys on Kraken. It also gives you great pictures, some visual aids so you can find them and you can see where they are so that you can copy them and paste them into the back office. And then you're going to click the save button, okay? And then also you can select your trader. You can see right here. And these traders are numerically numbered based on current ranks for the month. Who's the number one trader for the month? Based on numbers. Who's the number 2 trader? Who's the number 3 trader? Who's the number 4 trader? And see, there you are. You can see that right there, okay? Some of these traders are new, like Clarence Phelps. He just got started, less than 2 weeks. So brand new, and we're going to add more. We want to have a total of 20 traders when it's all said and done. You can go on our website, click on our traders. You can see them and read the bios. And keep in mind, guys, we will get to the point where we can post the results of the traders under the bios. We're not there today, but we will get there. We will get there, okay? And then once you're in a trade, you're going to receive an email like this that says the trader you are following has just made a trade to buy Link with USDT. You can verify where on your exchange to see if the trade was taking place. We're happy to have you as a part of the family of traders, and we're here to help you every step of the way. You receive an email. I remember when we first started, there was no email. People were sending out a text saying, hey guys, we're in a trade, go check your exchange. But guess what? As a company, we got better and better and better. Those of you who got started with us at the very, very beginning, you know when this started, we were a complete different company. For those of you that are starting with us now, 6 months from now, we will be a completely different company because we will get better, okay? You also receive an email when the trade sells, letting you know the trader has sold the trade and you need to verify on your account to make sure the trade is taking place. We're even getting to the point where we're going to add, if for whatever reason, something happens where when that trader takes a trade and your trade didn't buy and your friend's trade did buy, in your mind, you say, well, what happened? What's going on? It must be something wrong with the software. Well, pretty much 98% of the time, there's an issue with the API keys in the exchange. You see, we're at the mercy of the exchange. We're playing on their field. And we're talking about software here. So what happens? Sometimes their software goes down. The system goes down on Binance or on Kraken. And it affects the API keys. So because we're at the mercy of the exchanges, Copy Pro traders can put together something like an email to let consumers know, hey, we tried to make a buy, but for whatever reason, it wasn't able to go through. Whether it would be an issue with the exchange or whether it be an issue that you lack enough tether in your account, but we will be able to send you an email notifying you of exactly what's going on so that you can go look at your account. Oh my goodness, you're talking about a company getting better. That would be us. We're getting better. We're not there today. We don't have that in place today, but it's coming. Folks, we're going to get better and better and better. Just some results. This was from one of our pro traders, which was the #1 trader in the month of January. She took from the 5th of January to the 31st, which is when we started. She took 62 total trades. 52 of them were winners. Total monthly profit was 36.18%. Man, obviously, now let me say this. Past performance is not indicative of future turns, future gains, return and future gains, but man, just the potential. There's no way I hand over my asset to any other company now. I'm comfortable laying my head down at night knowing exactly where my cryptocurrency is, knowing that there's no possible way that Copy Pro traders can walk away with my money or your money. Do you understand the power in that? Average profit per trade was 2.87%. She underpromised and over-delivered because this trader's strategy is to average 2% per trade. And just so that you know, even though she had a total of 62 trades, she did not trade every single day. There was one week, there was 4.5 days, no trades. There was another week, there was 4 days, no trades. But still got a good number of trades in, just kind of based on what was going on in the market. Now, let's take a look at some other numbers. As of now, in the month of March, let's look at the top 5 traders and their numbers. Okay, now let me help you understand how these numbers are calculated. These are based on closed trades. Okay, and for some of these traders, some of the trades, they were in those trades in February, but they closed in March. Okay, now once again, let me say this: past performance is not indicative of future returns or future gains. But as we've always stated as a company, we will be transparent with the numbers, always, and we will continue to always evaluate our traders. Okay, all of our traders are great. Clarence, who's new, is a fantastic trader. We're looking at his numbers. They're doing very, very well, but he just got started. Okay. Now, Marcus, 12.8865%, has taken 31 trades in the month of March. If you were trading $300 per trade, shows you what the returns would be. Jonathan, 5.6733%. Total trades in the month of March, 31. These are closed trades. If you were trading $300, you would have made a profit of 527.61. Doha, 2.7245. Total number of closed trades, 38. Okay, 38. If you were trading $300 per trade, you'd made a profit of 310. Ramon, 3.8314%. Total number of trades, 26. If you're trading $300 per trade, 298.86. Carlo, 4.0844%. How many trades in the month of March? 19. If you're trading $300 per trade, your profit will be around 232.80, minus the exchange fees. So you can determine your profit based on however much you were trading. I know in our back office, it shows that the minimum trade is $30, but come on now, we're paying a $99 subscription. The numbers have to make sense. You may want to start low just to kind of test it out a little bit, but at some point in time, you need to up that amount so that the numbers can begin to make sense. Okay? Now, when you look at these traders, okay, and keep in mind, Clarence is another good trader. He's just new. He hadn't been around long enough to be in the top 5. Okay, but his numbers are looking great. Okay, so, but when you look at this, you may say, okay, when Carlo only had 19 trades, 4.08. Okay, so if you follow Carlo, maybe you can up your trade amount. Do you understand? Averaging 4.08, up your trade amount. Ramon, the same way, you can up your trade amount. 3.83%. Come on now. You see, there's real trading going on here with CPT. You're not giving your money to some company and they're telling you they're trading behind the veil. And at the end of the day, you really don't know what's going on. Because if anybody is promising you or guaranteeing you money every single day, a certain percentage, come on now. My grandmother had a 4th grade education. And she told me, she said, son, there's only 2 things guaranteed in life, taxes and death. If I'm going to hand my money to a company that's telling me they're going to guarantee me a certain percentage every day, let's think, folks. There's no real guarantee that you'll be around long enough to give me my money back. Hello? There's no guarantees. So my grandmother told me about 2 guarantees. Let me give you a 3rd guarantee. No matter what happens to Copy Pro Trader, God forbid, no one can ever say that we walked away with their cryptocurrency. That's a guarantee because we never take possession of it. Hello? It's a beautiful business model. Now, we've talked about the customer side. I want to talk about the affiliate side, the customer acquisition side. Again, we're not structured like your traditional businesses. We're leveraging a social entrepreneurship model where we can take a for-profit business and we can help solve social global issues. One of the issues that we want to address is the lack of nutrition in children. 1 child dies every 6 seconds due to nutrition. You can make a difference. When you subscribe to Copy Pro Traders, you're helping to feed a child. Even just being a customer, you're making a difference. You know, one of the greatest mentors to ever walk this planet was asked the question, how do you achieve greatness? And I don't know about you, but here at Copy Pro Traders, we are striving for greatness. And the question was asked, how do you achieve greatness? And he said, find a way to serve the many. For service to many leads to greatness. For those of you that are interested, find a way to serve the many. Now, when you really look at our business model as a whole, we have done exactly that. We have found a way to serve the many people that would love to get involved with cryptocurrency and to trade, but they're not going to know how to read charts and graphs and candlesticks and pips. We found a way to serve the many. It's a one-time setup and it's automatic even while they're sleeping. We found a way to serve the many people who would love to get involved with cryptocurrency, but they don't want a Ponzi scheme. They don't want a company to run away with their money. They want to control their risk factor and they want to keep 100% of the profits. We found a way to serve the many. We found a way to serve the many people that will love to earn some additional income, but they don't want to invite someone to a business model where people can get hurt. They want to be able to lay their head down at night and sleep at peace, knowing that they haven't put their credibility on the line because they introduced someone to the wrong business model. We found a way to serve the many. And through leveraging our business model, looking at what we're building through a social trade community, we can impact not only our own personal worlds, but we can begin to impact the world. You see, significance is not what happens to you, it's what happens through you. And it's through people like you that can become a crusader for this business model, that can help feed children, that can help serve the many kids that are dying due to nutrition, that can help build children's hospitals through this model, that can help contribute to breast cancer, that can help contribute to mental illness. Finally, you've got a company that is fulfilling the need in the cryptocurrency space as opposed to feeding on the greed. And when you look at this world today, I'm not talking about just your backyard. I'm talking about this world. Wouldn't you agree that we can all use a little bit more LOVE? And this is called our Missions of Love project. And we're going to show you and give you some visual aid on the impact that we're going to have as a social trade community. One of the charitable organizations that we're working with is Feed My Starving Children. They've been doing this for 17 years. They've got a great global footprint of shipping meals all over the world. They've got the proper nutritional meal content to give the children what the body needs on a day-to-day basis. And so far, they've shipped out more than 2.7 billion meals. It's one of the many charitable organizations that we will work with. As far as our compensation plan, it's very clean and it's very simple. It's not a binary where you got this 2/3, 3/3, and you got to do the balancing act. We don't have all these different ranks that you got to try to strive for. No, this is very simple and it's very clean. And keep in mind, we're paying you in an asset, Bitcoin, that has the potential to increase in value anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000% over the next 12 months. When we started in January, people that have collected this $21 in Bitcoin is now over $60. People that collected this $7 in Bitcoin is now over $20. So don't look at this model as just some $21.7 deal. If that's how you're looking at it, you're missing it. You're missing it. And here you don't have to wait on your money. 3 blockchain confirmations, your commissions are available when? Immediately, cat quick. Direct commissions, $21 in Bitcoin. Indirect, $7 in Bitcoins. Top affiliate, $10 bonus in Bitcoin. Let's break them down real quick. Number one, direct commissions. You will earn $21 in Bitcoin for every referred monthly subscription you make. You make the referral, you get paid. You can introduce as many as you like to collect that 21. Number two, indirect commissions. Making your second referral, don't miss this. What do you need to do to qualify to get paid on generation 2 through 7? Making your second referral, it unlocks generation 2 through 7. Now you can get paid $7 on all of their referrals and their referrals and their referrals. Here's where the business gets past you and it rewards you for what you start, not necessarily what you do. And then top affiliate. We created this position for the committed builder that want to earn a strong 7-figure income. When you have personally referred 15 or more active subscriptions, and they have at least 5 subscription referrals, you rise in rank and you're recognized as what? A top affiliate. This is a $10 bonus that's paid to the first top affiliate in line of sponsorship, regardless of the levels. So this means you can be paid beyond the 7 levels. It pays you on your own referrals and potentially through the infinite number of referral generations. 10, 10, 10. So if you were a top affiliate today, it will look at your very first direct and any new directs that are coming on board, and anyone that renews is going to pay you the 21 direct plus the additional $10 top affiliate bonus on all of them. It's going to look at your indirects where you're earning $7, 2 through 7. And anytime someone new gets started or renew that's part of your indirect is going to pay you the $10 top affiliate on each one. So that's a total of 17. And then beyond the 7 levels, 10, 10, 10. It's an extremely lucrative model. We're paying out a little over 74% back out to the field. Traders can get paid $2 per copier per month. The traders can earn $2 every month for every user that selects you as their pro trader. And guess what? This is independent and in addition to that pro trader bringing their following and earning the direct commissions and earning the indirect commissions and even promoting to the top affiliate referral commissions. So if you know pro traders who have a following, what a great way to earn income by bringing that pro trader and introducing them to CPT. And as we grow our social trade community, we're going to be able to attract some of the top traders in this space. Why? Because look at the community that we're able to offer that pro trader. Are you getting it now? Are you getting it? To be able to look at that top trader and say, we've got a social trade community of 30,000 members. And if you can perform, improve your performance, they will follow you. You see, the beauty of this business model, 1 month, a trader could be hot. The next month, that trader could be cold. Another month, another trader could be hot, and the other trader could be cold. And so it gives you as the consumer the ability to switch to the different traders based on performance. And any open trades that you have, they will close whenever the old trader closes out on those trades. You don't have to worry about it. Everything is automatic. It's a beautiful business model. So you get to follow the trader that's hot. Hello, are you hearing me? Let's take a look at some numbers for those of you that want to really capitalize on building the network. 3 who gets 3 who gets 3 down 7 levels. That's $22,309 a month in Bitcoin. 5 who gets 5 who gets 5. That's $346,780 a month in Bitcoin. 5 is a pretty good number. Why? Because now you can cover your monthly subscription out of profit every month as opposed to out of pocket. You see, if you have enough commissions to cover your monthly subscription in the back office of your dashboard, then you can pay for your subscription with your commissions in your back office, and you don't have to pay any blockchain mining fees. Hello. And if you can't see $346,780 a month, let's just say you fail these numbers by 90%, and you only get the numbers 10% correct. Could you use an extra $34,000 a month in Bitcoin month after month after month? Of course, a snapshot of top affiliate, you got to have 15 personal referrals just from your own personal direct efforts. That's $465 a month. Those 15 have to have 5 each. That's why you see the 75 there. And then moving on down to the remaining levels, we just said 3 who gets 3 who gets 3. That's $464,564 a month in Bitcoin. Month after month after month. And don't forget, you get the additional $10, unlimited levels deep. Extremely lucrative business model that you can lay your head down at night and sleep comfortable introducing anybody that you would normally wouldn't introduce to a certain business model, because this model, the consumer controls their risk factor. This model, the consumer does not give custody of their asset. This model, they keep 100% of the trading profits. Just to recap very quick as we wrap up, $21 on your direct, $7 on your indirect levels 2 through 7, top affiliate bonus $10. Trading is commission free. You keep 100% of your trading profits. The only qualification is you have to have an active subscription. For the software to work, your subscription has to be active. So if you're in a trade and you become inactive, the software is not going to work. You are in control of your trades at all time anyway. Okay, which means you would need to control them. If you're active, then the system would take care of itself. Commissions are available when? Immediately in Bitcoin, okay, in your back office. You will see on your dashboard, mining fees. Make sure you pay attention to that. They're high. Be very honest with you. There's nothing we can do about that. They're high, okay? But we've discovered the best time to request those fees so that you can reduce the mining fees is 12 midnight Central Standard Time. That's the best time to withdraw and request those commissions. You will see it's drastically less. Now, what are we looking at in the future? We're looking at even potentially adding an option to pay with not only Bitcoin for your subscription, but Ethereum, Tether. That's what we're looking at. And as we evaluate that, then we have to make a decision on how we pay out the commissions. Do we do the conversion into BTC, or do you add 2 more wallets? And any consumers that pay in Ethereum, your commissions are paid in Ethereum. Any consumers that pay in Tether, your commission is paid in Tether. Any consumer that pays in Bitcoin, your commission is paid in Bitcoin. These are the things that we're looking at, and we'll figure out what the best solution is for the company and for the field. So much more to come, guys. So much more to come. So there's unlimited income potential. There's no cap. We use compression so that all of the available commission is paid out. You can profit from trading and or building a referral base. And most importantly, don't miss this. No commissions are paid from your referrals funding of their trade accounts. In other words, the person that invited you to take a look at this, they don't make any more money based on how much you fund your trade account. It's not that kind of deal. Nor are they earning any profits based on your trading profits. It's not that kind of deal. No one's a broker here. It's a very, very clean business model. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your own individual capacity, work, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There's no guarantees, concerning the level of success you may experience. Any testimonies and examples used are exceptional results which do not apply to the average purchaser, and they are not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same or similar results. Each individual success depends on what? His or her background, dedication, effort put forth, desire, and motivation. Trading is risky. Do not trade funds that you cannot afford to lose. Do not trade the rent money, the bill money. If you don't have the discretionary funds to trade, you can simply leverage the customer acquisition model. And you don't have to trade. You can just simply refer others and collect BTC and build up your BTC to the point that if you want to begin trading, you can trade with funds out of profit versus out of pocket. Guys, what an incredible business model. What I'm going to do right now, stop the screen share, and I'm going to let you hear from some individuals who are willing to share their CPT experience with us. Let me turn my camera back on here. I want you to hear from them. And I'm going to ask Coach D to kind of help me out here. And because we got a lot of people on this Zoom, guys. There's over 180 people right now on this Zoom. So, Coach, I'll let you kind of decide who you can call out just to kind of share where they're plugging in from and why CPT for them.
You know what, Mr. McBay, first of all, I'm getting texts right here on my phone saying, oh my God, Mr. McBay is killing this webinar. What you always do, I'm used to this because I hear it every night. As we always say, get under the spout where the information comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you and I thank you all the guests that came out tonight. If this is your first time here, we honor you and we thank you for your time. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring out a few people because they don't even know I'm calling them. I know y'all guys be like, come on, coach. I know you really do. You don't call them and told them, get ready, I'm calling you. No, I don't. If you was on some call last week, you saw I pulled some people out that don't even know me. And I do that a lot. So right now, I do want to go to somebody that has a Spanish webinar. Because guys, we're global and we're in multiple countries. Eunice, I saw him earlier. Let me see if he's still online. Eunice, I want you to come out and just share your experience. Tell us where you're from and what are you doing with Copy Pro Traders. Let me ask you to unmute. There you go.
How are you?
I'm all right, Eunice. How you doing, my friend?
Hi, Mr. Antoine. Well, you know, we actually you're talking and I'm give you the news to to our group, the Spanish group, like we can, change trader if they want, if the order will be closed when the moment, they will be positive, or the moment the trader will be closed. I'm excited. I'm just, tipping at the same time. Coach D asked me to unmute the phone, the microphone, but I just let you know, we are more than happy. We love the model. We have people all over the world now, in Spain, in Europe, in Portugal, people in South America, Central America, and they join our business. And I'm happy that I can invite somebody and it can sleep well. And then the next day, I know the company will stay there, or their money will stay there. It's not like this promise to pay companies. And, I'm more than glad, really, thankful for Mr. McBay and Coach D to all the help they give it to me and to our group too. And, we are here to support, to continue to play, and to continue to grow. And thank you very much. And grow our Bitcoins at the same time.
Thank you, Eunice. Hey, I have a copy of one of his Spanish presentations, guys. So if you need it, get at me and I can get it to you. Man, this is amazing. I want to go to another couple. I haven't seen him in a while, Mr. McBay, but I see him on. Erica and DeJuan, y'all can't hide from Coach D. Y'all down there, come on out. You can't hide from me. If you're on this call, I'm going to find you. And the last time Erica was on, they had a blast.
Baby.
There y'all go. What's going on?
They're on the phone.
How y'all doing, man?
Good. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Man, we just picked up the kids from the airport.
Uh-huh.
God bless y'all, man. How you doing?
All right.
Okay, so I just want to say Copy Flow Traders has really changed our life and really positioned us and financially in a better place than when we started before. And we've only been in it, I think, a couple months, but we saw quickly within 3 days, like, okay, this really worked. And so, and then we continue to, have faith in the system and in the company, and we increased our deposits. And when I tell you our trade amounts, when we learned how to make it work for us, we've been living the past 3-4 weeks off of our gains. So we bought a new computer with our gains. We have we haven't really spent any of our own personal money because the system really works. Like it really, really works. It's just about trusting it, knowing that it's an investment. You're investing in your family, in your future, and giving it a chance. And I'm one really skeptical. So I've been burned in these promise to pay programs before, lost a substantial lot of money, my husband and I. So I was very, very critical in the beginning before we tried it out. So we were very modest in how much we wanted to invest. And then, like I said, in a couple of days, we were able to see the gains coming in, and we trust the system and we trust our trader. We personally use Doha, and she is amazing. She knows this market. She knows how to work. And the best part about it, what everybody want to know is, yes, you can pull your money out. Right. And we are witnesses to that.
Absolutely. Always big shout out to our mentor, Ken Francis.
Yes.
Also, thank you. Appreciate you so much, Mr. McBay, and also Coach D. You guys' leadership is impeccable, and we're here all the way.
Right. Yes, and you'll want to talk about the company because you would just be so blessed by the opportunities that Mr. McBay has given all of us with this platform. It has just been amazing.
Absolutely. Hey, once again, CPT all the way, baby.
Thank you guys very much. I know you guys been hiding out, but I know you've been busy. Thank you guys. Hey, I'm gonna talk to another guy. Now, this guy, I've known Ryan for a while, Ryan Farmer. I met him through another business partner of mine, Rodney Alberton. We've been knowing each other over 10 plus years, seeing different spaces in the industry. Ryan is a very quiet guy. When Ryan grilled me, Mr. McBay, when he started it, he was hitting me with texts. I said, Ryan, I don't know all the particulars, but bear with me. Just work with me. But Ryan is quietly building a powerhouse. Ryan, is you there? Let me ask you to unmute, because I'm telling you, he got in this thing, and now he sits back. Ryan, you there?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm all right, Ryan. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. So yeah, no, I'm super excited with this. And yes, I was drilling you because I got some people that don't play around, and I wanted to make sure it was legit because, as Antoine brought out, there's a lot of promise to pay programs out there and they don't pay. So I wanted to make sure everything was legit. It's by far the best passive opportunity out there, and I'm super excited what's been happening. The team's growing every day, and I'm just excited to be part of this right now.
Well, thank you, Ryan, man. You know, Mr. McBay, I met some powerhouses over the weekend, but I can't release them yet. Man, we got some, as you know, I always say, you see all these men on here, these kings out here. We got some queens that are coming up. When I say they got some power hands, I'm not going to release them yet. But when I do release them to you, oh, heaven, that's Mr. McBay. Thank God for 7-Eleven. It's coming.
Well, you know what? Well, Coach, I want to ask a gentleman to speak that, you know, some of you kind of heard the story before, and I was shocked to see him on this, on the Zoom, the first time that I seen him, because you've heard me share my story in the first crypto business that I've ever been a part of. It's how I ended up moving to Asia. And I met this gentleman who was actually American, but living in China. And he was part of that business as well. And so, I mean, I was shocked to see him on that Zoom. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't tell him about CPT, but yet somebody did. And here he was, you know, on the Zoom. And so he doesn't know I'm going to call him out. He may not even be in position, but if Mr. James Lockett is able to kind of just share why CPT and a little bit of his background, that would be great. Mr. Lockett, if you're available, you can unmute. I know I'm putting you on the spot. You didn't know I was going to call you, but I mean, it's amazing how small the world is and how we've come back and reconnected again, even though I did not introduce you to CPT.
There we go. Yeah. Can you hear me, Antoine?
I can.
I don't know. I can't get the video going yet. Maybe Coach D could switch that on, but
no,
anyway.
I think it's on your side, James. It's on your side.
All right. I'm trying it.
I got it.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Yeah,
there we go. Switched over. Yep.
Okay.
We're switched over.
Sorry about that.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Man, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's so good to see you. You know, we've talked about these earlier businesses, and you and I actually used to co-host in that business you were talking about. You and I co-hosted some webinars, and then I think you flew in from Dallas. We all met in the first big gathering was in Phuket, Thailand, not far from where you are now. And yeah, my wife, we were living in China, so my wife is Chinese. I guess I can show you. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, there we are. We were in China. We flew down to Thailand. Anyway, and I know you were really cranking it in Vietnam. And yeah, that business model was great in the beginning, as you said, and then not so great. So I'm glad. But I just thought I'd pull this out. You know, in that previous business, we had these beautiful little gold Bitcoin things, and I still wear it to this day. But Antoine, you know, I mean, a friend of mine sent me a video with your smiling face on it, and that's really all I needed to know. Wow. Because, you know, we go back some time. I know your integrity. I know your experience in the marketplace as well. And then when I had to decide a trader, of course, I see Doti Ha, and there she is. My wife met her. They were all dressed in. My wife is in the beautiful Chinese dress. Doha in the beautiful Vietnamese dress. We had so many lovely ladies that night and giving these things out on stage. So
that's right.
No, I've also been through the Bitcoin battles, like many of us on the call here have been. You know, promising opportunities that ended up being disappointments, and most of the time it's because you don't have control. You know, there are businesses, but I love the fact that you can do the trading from your own account. You can even change the traders. If you don't like Doha, you can go to one of the others. I loved what you were, I mean, the transparency. I know you, brother. I love the fact that you switched it up and you showed Doha maybe isn't the best this month, but somebody else is. That's all good. You know, you can, that's right. You know, I might even switch in the back. I love Doha, but I might switch in the back just to take advantage of someone who's on a streak. So, no, I mean, I did this especially because, you and I have some good track record. And so that to me is really important, knowing ownership and knowing people that you can trust. But even if I didn't know you, the model is ideal for today's marketplace, where you can put your money in your own account, trade on it. If you and what I'm learning more now is you can even tweak it. So if I'm following Doha and I want to put a stop loss in, or I want to change it up a little bit, if I get a little more sophisticated, I can. If I don't, if I want to just be like, turn it on, switch it off, go do my other thing, come back and pick up my check, that's cool too. So that's good. But yeah, we're starting to introduce some people. I think I've got 5 active trades. I only joined a week ago. So I've got 5 active trades. Wow. Making money, and also got some people coming on board already. So I haven't quite got the 15 to the leadership. That's a poor start for me in the first week, but we're going to crank it up, and so excited to lock arms with you again. And thank you, Coach D, also for hosting this webinar. Great webinars, great training. That's the other thing. I had a leader from the UK reach out to me earlier today, and he was wanting to know about the back office services and the training, the upline support, and all of this. Really solid team here. And so, yeah, I mean, anybody that's taking a look at it tonight, get back to whoever invited you here. But this is a great opportunity with the safety of a great manager and chairman, and the safety of having control of your own funds. That's absolutely huge, especially with all the scams and Ponzi's and this, that, and the other thing out in the marketplace. Boy, this is a safe place where you can keep control. So bravo, man. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate those words, Mr. Lockett. Thank you. Coach, who you got? We can do maybe one more and wrap it up.
I got one more. This gentleman I met through somebody else in the system. He's a coach. We have a lot of different people with a lot of different backgrounds. We got spiritual leaders. We got people from all over, doctors, lawyers. But I met Coach Steve Anderson through this, and he told me, he said, Coach, I don't know nothing about cryptocurrency. I know I should be doing it, but I don't know the A, B, C, C1, C2, C3, all that. But I saw the system. And so, Coach Steve, come out and just share your experience and a little bit about yourself, background, and why you're here and what you're doing with the system.
Peace and blessings, family. Give thanks and praise. Brother McBay, it's an honor, my friend. I give thanks and praise. Coach D, blessings to you as well. I mean, I've been in the network marketing space, I would have to say at this point, most of my life, over 30 years. And I vet businesses before I even touch them, because credibility is everything with me. And I truly and sincerely do care about people. I mean, I want us all to be successful, and it just hurts me to the core when I invite someone to an opportunity that just next day you wake up, it's gone. It just like rips my heart out. And, I mean, in my case, I normally do make back the money I normally put into a vehicle, because that's just my work ethic to recover my initial out-of-pocket back. But it pains me that the people I've introduced did not even have the opportunity to recover their out-of-pocket back. And what's happening in the crypto space now is shameful. These scams that are emerging, and they're becoming even more and more sophisticated. They're hiring actors to play CEO and office staff. I don't want to mention names, but a lot of y'all on this webinar, you know what I'm talking about. And when this was presented to me, my good friend Mike Davey, we call him the Scotsman. This is what I've been looking for, what I've been searching for, a vehicle where you could sleep peacefully at night, because you know it's going to be there when you wake up. The key here was the fact that we don't give up control of our assets. And that took me a little while to kind of wrap my brain around, how is that even possible? Because I'm involved with another company that does copy trading as well, but you got to open a brokerage account, minimum $5,000 deposit. Again, you're giving up control of your assets. Even though the company's doing well today, who really knows? You know what I'm saying? So again, thank you for this opportunity to share. And I've been getting some really I'm enjoying this. The fact that you could go back in your back office and tweak the amount per trade. I mean, I started with $100 per trade. When I saw that was going so well, I bumped it up to $150 per trade. Now I'm up to about 1,000 per trade. That's how much confidence I have in this system, y'all. In fact, I got to just share this one thing real quick and I'm going to be done. Because I didn't really know what was going on when I first got started, I noticed that I had the USDT back there in my Kraken back office. And then I noticed BTC was sitting there. And I said, wait a minute, I didn't purchase any BTC. What's that doing sitting there? So I thought maybe it was a commission that I earned. So what I did, I sold it and bought more USDT, not realizing I just closed the trade. I said, wow, we have that kind of control where we can actually close out a trade. I said, whoa, this is incredible. Thank you again for this opportunity, Mr. McBay. Really appreciate you. Thank you again, Coach D. Give thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach, for the value that you bring and your leadership. I really, really appreciate you entrusting in CPT, all of you, that you aligned yourself with us. Well, guys, you've heard it. What an incredible meeting that we've had today. 2 types of mindset for those of you that are guests that are viewing this information. All you have to do is share with the person who invited you. Either you have the mindset of a number 1 or the mindset of a number 2. The mindset of a number 1 says, Antoine, I'm in. I don't understand everything, but I've heard enough. I've seen enough. I'm ready to get started. Get back with the person that invited you. Tell them you are a number 1. They will send you their own personal URL link so that you can get enrolled. Those of you that have the mindset of a number 2, you said, Antoine, it looks great, but I've got some questions. Get your questions answered and then make a decision for you and your family. We're not here to convince anybody to do anything. We're simply here to educate you so that you can make the proper decision for you and your family. With that being said, we have these Zooms Sunday through Thursday. And obviously we have trainings by Coach D and Ken Francis and some of the other leadership. We've got a corporate Telegram channel. Get under the spout where the information comes out. Take care, everyone, and God bless.